Hey guys, welcome to a new video, and today I wanted to share a few tips on how to get a beautiful, natural, fresh-faced and groomed look without wearing any makeup. I feel like we quickly tend to associate makeup with looking put together and groomed, but that isn't necessarily necessary. It's perfectly possible to look great and to kind of optimize and bring out your best features without actually wearing any makeup. So the tips that I want to share today are perfect for women who maybe want to start wearing a little bit less makeup or kind of transition into wearing no makeup on a more frequent basis, or maybe for women who have never worn makeup but would still like to achieve a little bit of a more polished look. In any case, if you would like to put some time into your beauty without wearing makeup, then this video is for you. So there are a few things I'm going to do today, but I'm going to start, of course, by pulling my hair out of my face because we don't want any of that. Before filming, I took a shower and I washed my face and I used a gentle exfoliator, and I feel like exfoliating my skin really helps to brighten it, make it look fresh and rejuvenated. So I really like to exfoliate my skin about twice a week. And the next thing I'm going to do is to remove some unwanted stray hairs. Now, of course, this is all a personal choice whether you choose to do this or not, as are all the tips that I'm going to give today, by the way. Please don't feel like you have to do any of these things, but I do personally like to remove some facial hair. So I'm going to start with my eyebrows. And I do like to keep my eyebrows fairly natural, but then any hairs that grow significantly under the kind of main body of my eyebrow or above it, actually, I like to remove those. So I definitely have some stubbly hairs underneath this eyebrow, which I'm just gonna get rid of. And I've been doing this for years, so it no longer hurts on me, but the first time you pluck eyebrow hairs, it can definitely be a little bit painful. So if this is your first time doing it, I would suggest you pull the skin tight by just stretching it out, and that really helps to kind of desensitize it a little bit while you get rid of these excess hairs. And as well as if this is your first time removing eyebrow hairs, I would suggest sticking to your natural eyebrow shape and just removing again any hairs that are significantly below the kind of main bits of your eyebrow. And don't go too wild with this. You can always go back and pluck out more, but it takes a long time to grow back eyebrow hair. So I personally do this about once every 3 days, but my hairs are dark and they grow back pretty quickly, so they are very noticeable when they start to grow back. If your hair is lighter, you might get away with doing this less frequently, or you might have to do it more often. It all depends on how quickly your hair grows. Aside from eyebrows, I also like to remove my upper lip hair, and the way I do this is I shave. I have been doing this for a couple of years now. I use my safety razor for that, and I have not noticed any change in the structure or volume or amount of hair that grows back. It just grows back the exact same as I shaved it off, and I have been doing this for years, so here's your proof, nothing happens. So the way I do that is I just wet my upper lip with a little bit of water. But I should note that I do not have sensitive skin at all. My skin can take a lot. If you do have skin that's a bit more sensitive, you might want to use a shaving product for this. And if you have very sensitive skin, then shaving might not be the best way for you to do this at all, because I know that it can cause acne in some types of more sensitive skin. But you can always just give it a try and see what happens if you're unsure of how well your skin will take this. But what I just do is I pull my skin tight and I just shave. It's not the most charming look, but I definitely feel like this is quicker and less painful than waxing. And I'm personally not a big fan of bleaching so close to, the mouth. This is how I do it. It's quick, painless, and it works. I do this about once a week. That's plenty on me. And by that time I have a little bit of, regrowth, but it's not that noticeable. Okay, so that's the cleansing, exfoliating, and hair removal done. Next step is moisturizing. And I just use a very simple, very basic natural moisturizer. This is the own brand of my local drugstore. This costs like €4. It's vegan, it's natural, and I really like it. It just does, what it's supposed to do. It's a hydrating day and night cream with some aloe and green tea extracts. So I just use a little bit of that on a daily basis when I have washed my face. So I'll just spread that onto my face, and I feel like a moisturizer really helps again to perk up the skin a little bit. hydrate it nicely, make it look a little bit healthier, especially after you have exfoliated. I feel like it's good to give some moisture back to the skin. So when I've applied that, I like to go over with my little jade roller. I feel like, especially when I do this in the morning, it really helps to kind of depuff my skin a little bit quicker in the morning. I tend to get really swollen when I wake up and my face is just puffy. Not now, it's not actually that early anymore when I'm filming this, but usually when I wake up, especially my lips, they just get so full and puffy. And I feel like going over with a jade roller like this just really helps to kind of drain a little bit of that. And it feels really nice. It provides a little bit of a facial massage, helps to stimulate the blood flow a little bit in your face, and again, it's just a great way to give a little bit of extra attention to your skin. Plus, on really hot summer days, it just feels really nice. The jade is really cooling. Rolling something cool on your dark circles can help to diminish them a little bit or make them less noticeable, as it kind of helps your blood vessels contract and not make the discoloration as noticeable. And it's a great way to massage in that moisturizer, which doesn't leave my skin as red as when I do it with my hands. Alrighty, so next step, some gentle grooming. I like to take a little spoolie and just brush my eyebrow hairs into place. I'm not going to use any product to set these, but I still feel like this just provides that little bit of, extra polishedness, I guess, even if you don't hold it down with a product. There we go. And then the single step that I feel makes the biggest difference, and one that I never skip when I'm not wearing makeup for a day, is to curl the eyelashes. This is such a huge difference. Let me demonstrate actually on one side to show you how big of a difference this makes. So I just bring it up as close to my lash line as I can without, it being uncomfortable. There we go, that's the difference. It is huge and it's definitely something I recommend not skipping. It's super quick, super easy. Once you get the hang of it, it's a matter of a couple of seconds to do this in the morning, and it just makes you look so much more fresh and bright and awake, I feel. So let me do the other side as well. And the last thing I do for my actual face is to apply a little bit of lip balm. This one is tangerine flavored, it's really nice and fresh. So I just applied that, and that again helps to kind of moisturize the lips, keep them looking nice and healthy and fresh, but also provides a little bit of shine. So that's it for the face, but I would suggest doing one extra step, especially if you're not used to wearing no makeup. I feel like it can really help if you do something to your hair, you style it just gently. I wouldn't overstyle the hair. I feel like super styled hair with no makeup, especially if you're not used to doing this, can look a little bit like there's something missing. But if you just do a little bit of, gentle styling, like you put a little bit of effort into your hair as well, I feel like that just elevates the no makeup look and can make it look more intentional, which is the look that we're going for here. I'm intentionally not wearing makeup. I like to just pull back these front pieces. It's kind of my go-to hairstyle. And here it is. Here is my fresh face. I still put a little bit of effort in, but I don't want to wear makeup today. Face. So like I mentioned, please don't feel like you have to do any of these steps. You can easily skip some that are, not to your liking, or add anything that you do want to add that is particular to your skin or face or whatever. These are just suggestions for those of you out there looking for them. I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for loads more beauty and lifestyle content. If you would like to support me through Patreon or my merch store, there'll be links in the description box below. Thank you so much for your support. There is another video here that I think you might also enjoy. You can go watch next. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon in my next video.